Hi, my name's Phil, and this is Don't Forget to Breathe. 120 seconds of me improvising my way through talking to you about a subject matter to do with games, the games industry, the news in games, and so on and so forth. Today's is going to be graphics versus aesthetics, and there's the klaxon, so here we go. Graphics can be absolutely fantastic in a game, but you cannot notice because the aesthetics are not any good. The aesthetics are more important than the graphics. A really good example of this would be Amnesia: The Dark Descent. That game has got fantastic aesthetics. Everything is perfect. The lighting, the graphics, the models, the whole feel of the game, even the UI is fantastic. It looks like a book. Everything in that game pulls you in and immerses you into the game world because it all ties together and complements each other. Then you compare that to Skyrim. I know that sounds really bizarre, but Skyrim's game has actually got really good aesthetics for the most part until you get to the UI, which is grey. And this doesn't make any sense for Bethesda because Bethesda's other menu system is absolutely fantastic. You consider Fallout, which looks like you're on your Pip-Boy, or consider Oblivion. When that came out, the whole thing looked like you were looking inside some kind of weird book scroll thing. It was fantastic, but now we've got a weird grey thing that appears on the... We just move an arrow up and down and choose the magic or choose the spell or whatever else that we actually want, and it's naff. It doesn't look like anything. It knocks you out of the game. You can be completely immersed. Stop. Look through your little weird grey thing. Pick your potion. Make yourself feel better. And then jump back into the game and start chopping things up. It's naff. It doesn't work. And it doesn't make any sense. And I'm surprised that Bethesda did it because Bethesda usually got their aesthetics absolutely perfect. Graphics aren't actually a big deal to this either because, I'll give you an example, Killing Floor. If you've played that game, that aesthetic's absolutely fantastic. Everything works. The whole world, every single map that you're in looks completely different, and yet the whole thing is married together because of the feel of the game. The sounds have been thought about, the graphics have been thought about, the textures have been thought about, the way it plays and it feels, all have been thought about all of the time. Even the fonts all look bizarre and bloody and weird. And then you've got something like Dino Beatdown, which became Dino Horde because they were trying to trick everybody and make it think they actually did some work when they didn't. That game's naff. It's all multicoloured, actually looks quite pretty, but you don't ever get to notice it because the whole thing doesn't make any bloody sense. I mean, it's fine if you want to be, like, in your little spacesuit and jumping around in jetpacks and shooting things. I mean, it doesn't have to make sense in order to have good aesthetics. Saints Row the Third is a really good example of a game that's completely insane, and yet the aesthetics are fantastic. Everybody knows a Saints Row shot when they're seeing it, but Dino Beat doesn't make any sense. I've only got 5 seconds left, so I'm going to have to stop. This is really difficult. Thanks for listening. Bye.